Good evening, my fellow achievement hunters, and welcome back to another 100% achievement guide, and this time we are playing Botany Manor. Now, I know I did say in my weekly videos and my weekly Gamepass achievement video that I won't be doing a 100% guide for this, but you know what? I changed my mind and decided we need all the achievements we can, we need all the completion games we can, so, you know, why not add this anyway? So, here we are. And I'm going to be taking you through this entire game step by step. Another nice and easy one, pretty straightforward. It is available for obviously Xbox Game Pass for console and PC version, that is. It's also available on Steam, which actually runs a lot better than Game Pass. It's also on the Nintendo Switch, but it isn't on PlayStation, unfortunately. I can only apologize for that one. Yes, I do have a few issues with this one. I'm going to try and keep this video as seamless as possible. I don't like cutting and chopping too much, but unfortunately this one likes to crash on me quite a bit, so if you do get any weird cuts and edits that you're like, what's going on here? It's likely because I've crashed and re-edited it and all that stuff. But fear not, we will continue and get this done. Now, of course, if you do like achievement guides, if you do need achievements for Game Pass, head over to my channel. Check out all my other videos. We do weekly videos and more 100% achievement guides for various different games. And the bonus is I try my best to cover all platforms. So do check it out, subscribe, like, and all that jazz. And guys, let me know what you think about this game, by the way. Hit the comments below. Let me know what you think. Or, yeah, let me know any tips and tricks. Maybe you know more than I know, which isn't difficult, so. Right, let's get started, shall we? So we're going to crack on and we're going to start a brand new game. Now again, some of these achievements will take a little bit of time to work on, so I will point that out. And in this one, we need to focus on grabbing a lot of clues. So we're going to start the game now, and as you can see, it's a little bit missed there, but this will clear up. This is just part of the game. And what we're going to do here is head to this little shiny object, and you click on the little letter at the side there. And all you need to do when you pick up a clue is just click on it like so, and then close it back down, and it basically adds it to our little inventory. Now you want to click on the parcel and collect it. This is just going to open up. This is basically going to give us our little herbarium book. You just want to swipe to the right or whatever the button is to head to the right, and then we can close it. No need to read through it again. We're not going to be standing here reading through everything, and that does that. Now we're going to head out. Now we're going to start chapter 1, a fresh start. And then you want to look to your left side and you'll see this little potting table. I'm going to call it a potting table. This is where we're going to build our plants basically. First thing you want to do is click on this little leaflet, potting instructions, tells you how it all works. And then you want to collect our first batch of seeds, which is the Windmill Wort. As you can see, it puts a little seed there. We need clues here to fill in, and that's where our plant's going to be once we've grown it. Now what we're going to do is fill up our first plant. So let's get the first achievement started, shall we? So pop in the soil. Always make sure there's a plant pot there. You can move this around like so. We're going to be using these tables quite a bit, so just understand how it all works. Fill it with soil, then look into the top left seeds inventory and you'll see the Windmill Wort. Click on that and it will just pop a seed in there. Top it up with water like so. Now pick up the pot, the plant, and then we're going to head over to the opposite side. But before we do so, we're going to head over to this little device here, and this thing is the temperature for the heater, and you want to turn it clockwise. So that little that number goes to 60 on the left there. Make sure that's at 60. Leave it at that. Don't need to touch it once it's done that. And then head over to this little square heater and place the plant right in front of it, and then just pop that red button like so. And you can see all the hot air coming through, and there's our first plant. And this is going to give us the Windmill Wort achievement, basically to grow the Windmill Wort. And now this is going to open our little book here, as you can see, and it's going to fill the area with a plant. It'll give us a little bit of information about it. Of course, we are missing the clues still, so this is going to be the next thing to do. So close your little book. As you can see, everything's cleared up now. The graphics are much, much better. So now what we're going to do is going to pick this plant up and just drop it anywhere on the table. And now head back to the potting table. Grab a new pot. Fill it up with soil. More seeds, add the seed. Top it up with water. Like so. Pick up the pot. Drop it in front of the heater. We don't need to adjust the temperature again. It's already set. And then turn the heater on and we'll grow a second of the same plant. Now, this is for the next achievement, so that's the only reason we're doing this. Otherwise, there's no need to do it. So that's the second plant. Now place that to the side of the last one. And then back to the potting table. Put your pot on there. Soil, seed, and water. And then grab the pot, like so. Back to the heater. Drop it on there. Pop the heater in. And this, once this has grown, this should give you your next achievement, which will be green thumbs. Grow the same plant 3 times or more. Nice and easy, right? So now pick up the plant. And then you want to walk back over to the potting table. And now for the third achievement, you'll see this little compost bin on the left. Just pop the plant in there. Nice and easy. And that will give you the in the bin achievement. And that's basically to throw a flower in the bin. The last achievement, by the way, is basically to grow 3 of the same plant. I don't know if I mentioned that. I lost track of time then. Right, now before we go, we are going to continue and grab the clues. So this is what we're going to be doing in most areas. We're always going to grab the clues as well. So first things first is a little postcard on the side here. Just click it and then put it back down. And you can see that's our first clue. So now it's going to ask us to open up the herbarium. Like so. And basically, important clues get added to the herbarium where you can assign them to plants. If you are stuck, tracking clues can help you organise and validate your research. Pop the continue. And now what we can do is add a clue to it. And now we only have the postcard at the minute, so we won't add it just yet. But basically an achievement for filling this entire book, all the clues in the book. And these will populate as we go along. Obviously, we haven't found any other plants and stuff. But again, they will populate as we go along. Until the very end of the game where we will actually fill it up. So we're going to get every clue as we go through the game. Now, click on the newspaper. We don't need it, but we'll grab it anyway. And then you'll see over the other side, we have this little chalkboard. If you just click on the temperature chart. And then click on the wildflowers chart. And now if we open the herbarium up, we can now add all 3 of those clues. Those are the ones we need. So grab that, the temperature chart, and add the wildflowers. And there you'll see it fade into the same colour as the background of the book. That means you're complete. All done. All done for the Windmill Wort. Nice and easy, right? Can't complain on that one. So now what we're going to do is grab the plant. So we're going to take this with us now because this is going to serve a purpose a bit later on. So grab one of the plants. I'm just going to exit out these white doors now. We're finished with this room. And you want to head to the right side as you exit. So I'm going to use the run button as well. We're not going to mess around here. You want to sit down on this bench. And this bench is going to give you a take a break achievement. Achievement number 4. That's basically just to sit down on a seat. Now for you guys, don't get up. Sit there for 1 whole minute. And you should get another achievement called take a nap. That's basically to sit on a garden bench for 1 minute or more. Nice and easy, right? Now I'm not going to sit here for 1 minute. So let's get up off here. And we can progress further along and see what's going on. So now follow the path. You want to take it out this gate and just follow the path all the way along. We will be letting go of this flower very soon. And now you come to this little T-junction. You want to head to the left. And you'll see these locked gates. What you want to do here is just rattle the gates as if you're trying to get out. That's going to give you the Let Me In achievement. Shake a locked door. I know it's not a door, but, you know, same difference, right? That's going to give you the Let Me In achievement. Now we can head the opposite way and follow the path. And here we should get the key to the gate, which is in this basket. Grab the key, and that'll just give us this little cutscene here. And then just close that up. By all means, grab the rest of the... Ring the bell. You can put the pot down. And you can, read anything else. Like so. I always like to pick everything up just in case. Now, just bear in mind, if you do have a plant in your hand, you can't pick some of these clues up. So if you are searching for clues, don't do it while you've got a pot in your hand, right? So now let's go back to the gate. All the way now. Unlock the gate with the key that we've got. And I'll show you exactly what we're going to do with this plant. Now we're going to head into the building opposite there. So just head around the fountain and go inside. And before we do anything, head to the left side as we go in, and you'll find this little room. Now I'm going to call this the plant room. Basically, you just want to put your Windmill Wort plant in one of those pots. And there's an achievement for filling all of these pots with a plant. Now there's 12 plants that we grow throughout the game. You can grab that as well. There's 12 plants that we grow throughout the game. And we can put each of those inside one of these. And that will get us an achievement towards the end of the game. So do bear that one in mind. Otherwise, you can duplicate as many plants as you want. But, it's a bit awkward at the minute. It was going to take us a while to actually get things done. We can't go back to the original location. It's going to just take too long. So we'll do it as we go along. Now let's come out of this room, and on the opposite window, you're going to find a little duck. So click on the duck, and that is going to give you the achievement Quack Quack. And that's basically one of 5 ducks that we've got to collect. So that's one. And now we can actually enter inside, and we are going to come back to this potting table and use this every now and again. In fact, we're going to come around this whole house and explore it quite a bit. So enter the house. And now inside, we're going to start chapter number 2. And what I like to do now is actually gather as many clues as we possibly can. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the left side here. So grab the note on the plate there, and then grab the family tree picture. Then go into this little side corridor and grab the Dartmoor picture. Further along, you want to grab the Pyrophile's book. I believe that's it for that. And we will be coming back to this area anyway, so you're not going to miss anything. Grab the ticket on the side, the train ticket. And then opposite, obviously we'll find some more seeds, but you want to grab the photos first. And these are all basically adding to our little clue list. And then you want to pick up the next set of seeds, which is Fulguria. Nice. So now we're going to continue through into the back room. Oh, we do have some pictures, so Arabella's parents, you can grab those. Now go into the back room, and we will have this little chemical area. We will come back to that. Grab the book, which is a painting book, and then into the next room. This little dining room at the back right should be another book, and that's the folklore book. Don't believe there's anything else in here. And now into the final room of this area, and we're going to have quite a few clues here, and plenty of achievements actually triggered here. So our next achievement is actually coming up. So first we want to grab this photo on the left. That's going to be another clue to add. And then this machine here is called a harpsichord, or we'll just call it a piano. Click on the piano, and that's going to get you the next achievement called Piano Woman, and that's play the harpsichord. I'll give you a little tune if you just click on it. So that's that achievement out of the way, and now we can continue grabbing the remaining clues. So in this basket we're going to have another key, and that's to the back terrace. We will be using that later on. So that's the key done. And then on the opposite table we'll have the letter from Farmer Charles. We will have the empty flash powder, and that is it for that. We are going to be using this little photo section here very shortly. And then in the middle table of the room, right next to the fire, we have the spectacles. and then the flash lamp manual. And I believe that is all the clues we need for this section. So now let's bring up our little book, and we can actually fill in these clues for the Fulguria. We don't need to grow this first. We can still add these. So first thing is the photographs. Then we can add the flash powder bottle. I hope I've got all clues anyway. And then we have the flash lamp manual. We have the folklore book. Remember, there's like a couple of pages. Just check down here to see how many pages you got if you can't find something. The folklore book. And then finally the letter from Farmer. And again, they will all fade away if they are correct. So that's done. We don't need to worry about those clues. We can move on. Okay, so now that we've done that, we are going to craft Fulguria. So you want to head outside. I'm going to sprint this one. I'm going to go as quickly as we can. You want to go to the potting table right out the front here. You will see we already have a pot ready to rock and roll. You want to fill it with soil, like so. You then want to add the Fulguria seed to it. You then want to sprinkle a little bit of water on it. What we're going to do now is take it back to the room that we've just come from. So go to the back right room. Where we had all this little photography stand here, you just want to place it in the slot there. And then we're going to head to the chemical area. This little section here where we've got the little chemical tube or glass or whatever it's called, jar. We'll call it a chemical jar. And all you want to do here is add 2 potassium. So 1, 2, and the 1 magnesium. And then take the little jar to the photography stand. You want to fill the little flash up here and then close it up. And then just take a photo. And you'll see all the sparkly things pop out, and that will give you the Fulguria achievement, and that's to grow Fulguria. So now we have the plant, we have the seed, we have all the clues for this one. Nice and easy. So now let's back out of that one, and you want to go back to the chemical table. We're going to place this back in the holder. Now you just want to choose anything, so let's go with phosphorus, sodium, titanium, anything different from what we've previously just got, and then go back and do exactly the same as we did before. Open the flash up, pour the powder in or whatever it is, close it up and press the red button, and poof, it fails. You see all the smoke, and that there is going to give us the boom achievement. That's create a faulty mix of chemicals in the flash lamp. Well, now I can place this here. We are going to come back to this in a second. So pick up the plant, and we're going to take this to our little plant room. This is going to be progress on our achievement for the plant room. Go all the way to the front where the potting table is, and just place in any one of these, one of those spots. Now you want to pick up the Windmill Wort and take it to the photography table, like so. And place that in the spot. And now you want to grab the jar again and go back to the chemical table. And we've got to do it the right way this time. So place it on there. And 2 potassium, 1, 2, and a magnesium. And then take that back to the photography table. And again, fill the flash up. Close it up. Press the red button. And it will take a photo of the Windmill Wort. And that will get you the photographer achievement. And that's basically to take a picture of a flower that's not the Fulguria. Now you can just place that jar on there and pick up the plant. And now we can take the plant back to the plant room. So these are done with. These can sit in there all day now. So place it in any of the spots. We're going to fill all this up anyway, regardless. And now let's move on to the next section. So, enter the house. And now we're going to take the left corridor. Now we've got the key. And we want to head into the back terrace here. Like so. And all we're going to do here is collect as many clues as we can and also get some more seeds. So just work our way around down the first few steps, and in this first section we'll find another potting table. And there is our first clue, which is further along. God, I missed it then. And it's just this book, flowering plants. Nothing else to see here. And then we're going to go further down. So head back. And then go further along. And halfway, we will actually find another set of seeds. And this is for the ash plume. Again, we've got more clues to collect for ash plume. We've got the seed now, and obviously we'll grow the plant later on. Next to that is another clue, which is the seed log. And then we continue further, ignore the gate, and then take a left. And then a left again, and we'll find a little note, a letter from Grace. And then continue further on. It keeps going. It keeps going. And in this area, we are going to find another key, and this is going to be to the kitchen. Excellent. Grab the key to the kitchen, and then the notes next to it, which is the kitchen notes. Nice and easy. And now, I do believe that's it for this area. We can head all the way back up, and we're going to go to the kitchen this time. We're going to get more and more clues from the kitchen. Fear not, we won't be missing anything, so don't worry. As long as you're following along nice and carefully. So straight ahead in the corridor we've come from, you know, that's the exit room there. You just want to go straight to the very end, and you'll find the kitchen door, if it lets us in. Okay, now that we're in the kitchen, we are going to grab even more clues. So we're going to get clues from the kitchen, the back room, and outside. So let's start on this opposite side. We're going to get the religious blessing. And on the middle table, we have the cooking book. On the left table, we have the Dartmoor lecture. We do have the broken mortar. There's a note on the stove called the old letter. And I believe that's it for this room. Now move into the back room. Open the door up, and on the table we have the romantic card. Very nice. And we also have the poem on the wall. And then we do have a duck here. That's duck number 2, but we're not going to grab that just yet. Head outside, up the stairs and outside. And we have the logs at the back there. We don't need to touch those just yet. Now head into the smoky area, the smokery even. Grab the book on the left side as we go through, which is the smoking book. Open the shed up. Go inside and you'll find the smoked food on the side. And then the spot where we need to put the plant and a little, I don't know what you call that, fire pit or whatever. So now that we've got all those, what we can do is actually complete the next plant. So let's bring our menu up here, and we should have all the clues we need for this now. This is what we've just been hunting. So this is the ash plume. So the first clue should be the seed log. The next clue can be, let's see, the smoking book. Another clue, pyrophiles. The next clue can be the Dartmoor poster. The next clue can be the Dartmoor lecture. The next clue can be the poem. And then the final clue should be the cooking book, I believe. Excellent. So now we have completed the ash plume. And all we need to do now is actually go and grab the duck. And we can also start work on the ash plume. So let's head back inside. And grab the duck in the corner there. And that is duck number 2. This won't give you an achievement, but this is progress on the 2 of 5 ducks. So that's that out of the way. Now we're going to head to the front of the house, and we're going to start building the ash plume plant. So just head back to the front, right at the potting table. Just here. Pick up your pot. Place it like so. Fill it with soil, and then you want to grab the ash plume seed this time. Fill it with water. And now this time we're going to pick it up and take it to the kitchen. So left side, head back into the kitchen. And before we grow this, we're going to get one achievement. So you see this stove here with the little pan on the top? Just drop it in there, like so. And you'll see it start to grow like that. Nice, right? Nice and easy. And that there is going to get you the crack achievement. That's to basically germinate the phoenix seed, which is what we've just done. That's part of the ash plume. So now pick it up and we're going to head into the back garden, into the little shed. So back upstairs, all the way through into the smoker and just place it in its spot. And now we're going to go back to where the logs are. And on the left side of the logs, you want to grab the oak logs. Don't bother with anything else. Grab the oak logs. And just place one in the little fire pit here. And this should grow our ash plume. Just wait a minute. And that will get you the 13th achievement. We are flying through these guys. And that's your little ash plume there. As you can see, we've got all the clues again. We've got the seed, we've got the plant. Jobs are good, and now back out of that. Again, pick up the ash plume. Of course, we're going to take it back to the gatehouse. Gatehouse. Sorry, we've got a gatehouse deliverer. We're going to take it to the plant room. So head out the kitchen, all the way through to the front again, and into our favourite little place, the little plant room. Just drop the plant there. Now, from here, we can actually head to the gatehouse. So this is where we got the very first key, where the little bell was. So go back around the fountain, all the way to the gatehouse. This is going to give us our next key. Just follow the path all the way along. We'll come back here probably a couple of times, I think. Again, read the letter if you want to. It changes each time. Grab all these gatehouse note and give it a bit of a ding. And you'll find we have the orchid key. Nice and easy, right? Okay, so let's head to the orchid. So now go back to the gate. We're going to head back to where the fountain is. Then we're going to take a left and into the orchid. So left at the fountain and into the orchid. Like so. And now again, what we're going to do, as you can see, we're starting chapter 3 now. What we're going to go do is work our way around this small area and get as many clues as we can first. So let's go ahead and do that. So on this left side, we have the book, which is the nursery rhyme. We have the note to Florence. We do have another potting table. And then we're just going to make our way through into this room, and then we have the microscope slides, and there's quite a few of those. You don't need to actually go through all of them as long as you pick up one. We have the tincture of iodine, so the iodine bottle. And then we have another book called chloroplasts. I believe that's it for this section. And now we move further up, you'll see the plaque on the wall. It's an orchid mosaic. Then we have another book, which is the priest holes, and then a little note next to it, a letter from a historian. And then if we go to, we are going to go to this little table actually, and there's a little note on the table, and that's the letter from builder, right next to the stairway. Now we're not going to go up the stairway. We're going to head to this central section, and here, let me just go around this way. You should have a note on the table, which is the advice letter. And then we can open this little greenhouse here. And to the right side, we'll have the pot notes. And then to the left side, we will have our next set of seeds, which will be Pixie Tears. Nice. Pixie Tear seeds, check. Right, now what we're going to do is go into the cider room, or the cider garden. So right where we came in, where the potting table is, there's another gateway. You probably noticed that anyway. So head through. I'm going to continue getting all the clues. I don't believe there's much here. A Heritage Orchid book just on the right, and that's it for that section. And then we'll have this tiny little garden here. And as we go around, you'll see a few apples. We don't need to touch those. You'll get the note on the side, which is apple blending. A few more apples. Nothing on the table itself. A sign on the back wall, which is cider apples. And then I believe that's it for now. Right, cool. So we are going to come back to this part, but that's it for clue-wise. All right, now what we're going to do is bring up our book. And we're going to finish off all the clues. We should have all the clues now to get the Pixie Tears done. So first and foremost, we should have the pot notes, like so. We should also have the microscope slides, the chloroplast's book, the apple blending, and then finally, in fact, yes, the cider apples as well. That's the image on the back wall. And that completes all the clues for Pixie Tears. Now what we're going to do is actually go and grow it. So let's head back to the potter table. So head out of this little section and go to the potting table. And we'll do the usual trick. Fill the pot up with soil. And then get the seeds for the Pixie Tears. Like so. Water it up. Nice and easy. And then pick up the pot and take it back to the cider garden. And go all the way through to the end. And just place it on the little spot here, the little spot right there. And then what we need to do is we need to take 3 apples to this little press here. So if we go to the far back, so if you just turn around and the very back where we've got several spiders, you want to get this spotty apple right here. Just drop it on the center, doesn't matter where. On the left side of that, but almost the same location, grab the blue top one and also place that there, like so. And then finally the dark green, fully dark green apple. There you go, there's all 3 of them. And then just pop the press, like so. And that will give you the Pixie Tears achievement for growing the Pixie Tears plant. And of course, we've got to take this all the way back to the plant room. And there you go. There's the Pixie Tears. Nice and easy. So far, so good, right? Awesome. Okay, we have all the clues. We have the Pixie Tears. We've just got to wait for this to end. There we go. Let's back out. So grab the Pixie Tears and let's take it back to our little plant room. Right at the front of the building. Just head back out the gate that we came in near the fountain there. All the way through like so. Past the fountain. And then just left into the building. Place it on any one of the positions there. That's another potting plant. Another plant added to our little collection there. Right, now what we need to do is go to the painting room. Okay, so let's go back into the orchard. All the way through. And now if you remember the bit where the steps are, just follow the pathway all the way through and past the orchard. We've done with this little section. That's already complete now. And you just want to make your way up the stairway. I believe... Okay, there is some notes in there, but we'll come back to that. Just want to head up to this new section here and grab the book. Obviously more clues. Tower Wind Research. And the Alpine Exploration. We have another potting table right there. And that is it clue-wise, I believe. Now enter into the building. We can't go down them steps, so we're just going to work our way around to this side. And we can actually open these doors. This will give us now access straight through to the original starting point there. And now we will find the painting room key. Nice. Very nice. And we will also find the notes about the stairs. And then if you follow it further along, there's 2 more notes. A letter from Nata. and the envelope with stamp. I believe that is all the clues that we need. So now what we need to do is head to the painting room. So if you remember this garden, head back inside the building. And you remember this is the original location we started at. So we have the painting room that we just went by. We've been by this quite a few times. Open it up. And now once again we're going to search for all clues in this room. So start from the right side this time, it just makes it easier. So we have the manor floor plan. Just be careful of stuff on the floor here. Stuff can get missed, like this little note here. The discarded poem on the left side of the fire there. I believe that is everything. I'm sorry to spin it round too much. Ignore this painting for now. I'm just going to tell you what that's all about. The book on the table next to the window, Symbology. The notepad, note about scale. A book on the windowsill called the Painting Book. And then there's two more on the left side here. Invitation field trip. And finally, the research team photograph. Okay, so that's all the clues for in here. And this painting, this is going to be the beginning of another achievement where we have to collect all the paintings. I believe there's 10. So this is 1 of 10. I'm going to add that and mark that down for you guys as well. That's the botanical painting. And now from here, what we're going to do is head to the kitchen. So again, make sure you've got all the clues in this room and we can move on to the kitchen as fast as we can. So now, if you remember, when we was in the kitchen before, we went all around the table into the back room and so on and so forth. We want to head left into this little nook. And you'll see these weights at the bottom here with this little weird symbol at the top there. All you want to do here is configure these weights so you have 1 on the left, 5 on the left, next in line, 9, third in line from left to right, and then finally at number 3 at the very end, like so. So 1593, and this door should open up. And that'll give you another achievement, and that is the History Sleuth. And that's basically to find the secret priest hideout. Now, if it doesn't trigger when you open the door, it should trigger at least when you walk inside. So now what we need to do, we're going to find our next duck. If you walk all the way through here, all the way through, like so, and open this door. No key required. We can grab this clue on the side here straight away, the letter from priest. And that should be it letter-wise. And then as you enter, basically on the right side, we will have our third duck, the tufted duck. So that's the entrance. Well, that's the corridor we come through. Just take a right and the duck's just hiding behind there. It's quite camouflaged actually, so if you're not paying attention, it can easily be missed opposite the table. So that's duck number 3, and now continue on into the next room. And this is the lower part of where we've just been. So we're going to enter this room now. And what we're going to do is grab the seeds straight in front of us, and this will give us another plant, and this is the Wolfglove. Now, before we complete that one, we are going to head over to the right side and open this box up with a coin collection. Just click on one of the coins, souvenir coin, and that will add that as a clue. We may as well grab all the other clues whilst we're here. So if we use the book as well for this field trip journal, and then head over to the opposite side, we do have a couple more here. We have the old advert in the bin, and we have the image on the wall, which is Lady Mountaineers. Okay, and that's another coin collection. You don't even need to touch that one. That should be it clue-wise. Right, for the next achievement, we're actually going to repair these stairs before we actually put all the clues in. We're going to put the clues in after. So first, let's get the next achievement, which will be your fixer-upper achievement. What you want to do, click on these planks of wood, and they'll repair the stairs. It allows us to walk up and down through this section. And again, that'll give you the fixer-upper. That's fix the orangery staircase. All right, now we're back at the top. and we can freely roam wherever we need to. Let's bring up our book again. And now what we're going to do is fill in the clues for the Wolfglove. We do have the seed here. Obviously we haven't grown the plant yet, but we will do shortly. So you want to add, we go for the nursery rhyme. The, what else we got here? So the wind research. The alpine weather. The letter about the Alps. The letter from the builder. We should have envelope with stamp. And then finally the last one we've just picked up, which is the coin collection. That should actually be all the clues we've got remaining in our inventory anyway. So that's all the clues for the Wolfglove done. Nice and easy. Now we can proceed with actually growing the Wolfglove plant. So, alright, so let's come off the book and we're going to head back outside where we came from. And we may as well go to this table here. And start with the pot in the plant. So as usual, just top it up with soil. We want the Wolfglove seeds. And then fill it with water, as per usual. And then pick up the Wolfglove. And we want to head down the pathway. So back where we came from originally. And then to this large tower here. And we're going to head inside. We're just going to place it on its stand, like so. Now you can examine this device at the side, which is the broken anemometer, something like that. And what you want to do here, once you've placed the plant on the on the main thing here, should I say, you just want to move up one level, like so, and you'll come across two shutters, one left and one right. You just want to open one of them. So we have to get the wind correct on this one. Then we want to move up to the second floor. And on the second floor, do not open anything. Just leave them as is and move up to the third floor. And then at the third floor, open both windows like so. And then move up to the fourth floor. And once again, open both windows like so, and your Wolfglove start to grow like so. And once this is done, this will give you the Wolfglove achievement. Achievement number 17. Nice and easy, and that will complete another section in the book. Again, we should have all the clues in there already. Pretty damn sweet, right? And now right after this, we are going to get another achievement. So let's close this out. And instead of going down and taking this back to the plant room, what you want to do is go up one more level to the 5th floor. And if you open both windows on here, I don't know if that actually matters, but open them anyway. And you should get a 5th achievement. 5th floor. So you should get the 19th achievement. 18th achievement. God, I'll get it right in a minute. You'll get the 18th achievement called Mountaineer, and that goes to the top of the tower, basically. Now, as you can see, we have a gatehouse delivery. So let's move it down back to the ground floor, and we're going to take our plant back to the plant room. All the way. Doobie-doo. And this should be it. Back to the ground floor. So pick up your plant and then sprint all the way through. We'll go through the house. It's a little bit quicker. Just make your way now to the front door where we first came in, if you can remember. We're going to place the Wolfglove in another position. So far so good. That's a few plants. These plants will start picking up. I know we've not got many just yet. Right now we're going to go to the gatehouse. So back past the fountain once more. And there's actually not going to be a key this time at the gatehouse. So we're just actually going to read the letter here. Go ahead and read that. And that's the letter from your sister. Again, ring the bell, read everything you want to read, like so. Right now, what we've got to do is head back. Now, after reading the letter, we should gain access to the next chapter, which will allow us to go upstairs. So, enter the building at the front door. I want to head to the right side. Now we can actually head upstairs here. You probably noticed earlier we didn't venture up here, but now we are going to go through this room, the library hall. But first, you just want to open up this door like so. And you can see we've got a tree blocking this doorway, so we can't do anything at the minute. Now what we're going to do is use this letter lock, and the code is basically E-A-H. So E-A-H, and then just click, boom. If you do this earlier on in the game, it doesn't allow you to actually open the padlock, even if you've put the right code in. So yeah, that's a little frustrating, but that will get you the 19th achievement, and that one's called Lockpicker. So far, so good. And now, what we're going to do is gather all clues once again. So, the study is locked. So first, you want the card on the left side, which is a thank you card. The book on the side, which is teaching book. And then move into the next room, like so. And we should... Yep, there we go. We start chapter number 4. So straight in front, we have the Fox and the Crow book. And if we go from the right side, I don't believe there's actually too much here. I didn't think so. Nothing on the back window. But in the far left corner, we have another book called Night Sky Book. And then we have... Well, I did think there was another book there, but never mind. And then on the right side, we have these symbols. We will come back to those. Let's first head upstairs. Let's sprint it. And again, gain all the clues up here. So we have another book as soon as we come in called The Golden Fish. And then at the far end, we have a little invitation. I'm going to say note then. Ball invitation. Now head around to the other side. And we should have another book, The Hare and the Tortoise. And then in here, yet again, another book, The Rising Sun. And that should be it. So that is all the clues. We've got all the clues nice and easy. And now what we're going to do is head back down the stairway. I'm going to mess with this, these symbols now. To go back downstairs to these symbols, and you need to press these in order, and it'll open a little secret room here. So you want to go sun, fish, hare, crow, moon. There we go, sun, fish, hare, crow, and finally the moon. And there we go, a little secret compartment. Alright, so now that we're in here, that should give us another achievement, achievement number 20, which is Grandma's Vault. That's to basically unlock Grandma's Vault and access it. Right, now what we're going to do is get the next pieces of artwork. So if you remember in the painting room, we picked up that painting. We're going to continue and get, I believe we've got 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, we've got another 8 paintings, so you can see them all on the wall already. So on the left side, click on the first one if it lets you. Sunset made first. Second one, make sure you click each of these. And that's 3 paintings. The 2 in the middle. Like so. And then 3 more on the back wall. And that will leave us with 1 more basically to get the achievement, which will be later on in the game, I'll point out. Now what we're going to do is we can get the rest of the clues. So let's start from the left side anyway, as always. So we'll go with the old newspaper. We've already got those pictures. And we have a new set of seeds, which is Nightfall. If I remember correctly, Nightfall does take a while to actually build. So we won't be building those just yet. And then we have the book in front, which is Grandma's Research, like so. I believe that's it. And then grab the key out of the little basket. And that's for the stutter, if you remember at the top there. We could actually get through. In fact, no, I'm completely wrong there. The study is just down this corridor, which is where we're heading now. So now we've got all those. Grab your seeds, grab your key, grab all the clues, head back where we came from. And obviously this is the top of the stairway. We can now head into the stutter. So let's go into the stutter, use the key, like so. And we have, yet again, more clues to go through. But what we're going to do here, let me just see what we've got on here. Doobie-doo. Okay. So, we need to grab the sapphire seeds, which is flickering ahead, as you can see. So go ahead and grab those. And this will give us the Sapphire Gloom seeds, like so. And we only have 2 clues for these, so what we can do is add the 2 clues for that. I believe. So let's add what we've got. So we should have... No, we've actually got to collect them. My bad. So first collect the book, which is tree diseases. And then to the left of those, you've got these eggs. Just click on one of them. You don't need to click on them all. And that will add both of those as clues. And now, on the unit here, we have the Professor's Note and the Fungi book. So yeah, every time you enter a room, basically get the get all the clues. 2 more books in the right corner here. Meadow Orchids and Letter from Anne. Yes, ignore the way I do things sometimes. Just go in, get all the clues for the room first, and then you're good to rock and roll. Okay, now we can add the clues to the Sapphire Gloom. So they're the seeds we've just picked up. So add the clue, and for the first one you want tree diseases. And then you want the fungi book. Where is that? Mushroom book. It's just called a mushroom book, basically. And that gets the clues out the way for the Sapphire Gloom. Now what we're going to do is actually craft this. So head back out and downstairs. Right to the front door. Let's sprint it as fast as we can. Go, go, go. Back to the table. Pick up your plant pot. Put it in position. Fill it with soil. I get a bit early. I try and get a bit eager and put the seeds in before the soil. Hit the Sapphire Gloom. That's the one we're building. And then sprinkle a spot of water. And pick it up. And now take it inside this room here with the big tree. And you'll see right in front of the tree we've got a nice little spot for a plant. And voila! This will give us the Sapphire Gloom achievement. And it will also move the tree away from that door, which is obviously where we're heading next. Nice and easy. But there we go. Sapphire Gloom complete. We have the 2 clues. Make sure you've got those. And we have the plant as well. Now back out of this. And of course, as always, pick up the plant. Take it back to the plant room. Put it in one of the spots. Let's stick it there. So far, so good. All right, now we can continue. So let's head back upstairs. And again, once we're at the top, head to the study. You see now the tree has moved out the way and we have the key. That should be it. Okay, so now what we're going to do is grab all the clues once again. So let's close this door for now. So let's start from the right side. We have the trapped fairy painting. And we have the letter about weeds. And then as you go down the corridor, we've got another picture on the right side called fern painting. And then I believe that's it. We do have another potting table here if we need to use it. But what we want to do first, so as you go down the corridor, take the right side doorway into the master bedroom. And once again, we're going to go through all of this and get all the clues and whatnot. And of course, you can see some more shiny seeds over there. So pick up the weed removal ad in the bin and the note on the side, which is the petition. and then pick up the next set of seeds, which is the Cradle Fern. Awesome. We ain't going to fill the clues out just yet. We're going to continue and pick those up as we go along. And then opposite we have the Trapped Fairy Storybook on the side. And then we have the photograph, the little kitten, cat, whatever. And I believe that's it for that bit. On the letter from Eliza on the whatever you want to call that. I forget what you call them. And then medicine, tincture of red clover, and also medicine. You only need to pick one of those up, I believe. I'm just double checking that everything has been picked up in here. All right, now we want to head into the back room, which is actually a bathroom. And we are going to get another achievement here. Now, be careful with this one. It didn't trigger for me straight away before. And it was only the second time I came in here that I realized it hadn't triggered. And I did the same again, and then it popped. And I'm like, oh, I didn't have that achievement. So all you want to do is go up to the toilet and flush the toilet. And that should give you the clean and tidy achievement. That will be your 20-second achievement. Again, keep doing it if you haven't got the achievement. And just double check before you do complete the game that you have actually got that one. Yeah, it didn't pop for me. So, right, now all we need to do, you see these little red pipes? We're going to connect them all up and get another achievement. So, another angled one there. Another angled one there. So you got the S shape. And then there's one behind for the next section. And another angled one. So basically 2 S shapes. And then you want the T-piece. And then finally the last angled one. I don't think you can go wrong with this anyway. And that will basically complete the piping. And that will give you who needs a plumber. And that's basically to collect all pipes. Connect all the pipes. Wow, I'm doing bad, right? I'm doing bad. So that would be your 23rd achievement. And now all we need to do is pick up the clues in here. So the plumbing quote on the back there. And on the unit here, we have the bath geyser manual. Or geyser, whatever you want to call it. And we will be coming back to this room, so don't worry too much if you've missed anything. Right, now what you want to do is head out the bedroom where we came from into the corridor. We're going straight ahead into the next room. Like so. So in here we have a few more clues. So the notepad on the chest here, letter from Montague. On the wall we have the River Trust. We also have the government notice, and then of course the attic key, which is important. Nice and easy. Okay, and then what we are going to do, open this room and grab the letter about melodies. I believe that's it for there. And then on the back wall there, Rivers of Somerset. Again, you might not need some of these clues, but we may as well pick them up anyway. Now you want to head upstairs. I can't remember if there's actually a clue up here. I think there is. And there we go. It's the Bird Calls book. And once again, we're going to come back to this room and you'll figure out what all this does. So nothing to worry about. We're just hunting clues. Now what we're going to do is head to the attic room. So back in the main corridor here. Come back to where we started. And we're heading into this door. You'll realize this one is locked at first. So obviously we've just picked up the key from the back room there. Now we can go into the attic. So now we're going to get all clues once again. It's all about clues, boys and girls. First one, which is trapped moths. Next one, which is the moth calendar on the side here. And then on the back wall, we have the moths poster. Now we can move up. And you'll see we've got a little pig here. Just leave the pig there for now. We are going to use that shortly. The book, which is Sight of Plants. And then what else we got in here? We will be using this device. You'll see we have these, I forget what they're called, slides if you like. Just go past that and go to the far right corner. And you'll find another set of seeds. which is the Brook Chalice. Nice and easy. And the next clue near it, which is the Botanist's Digest. And then turn around, and guess what? You will find your 4th duck hiding on the box. So duck number 4, I will mark that down on our little title. And then further along we have a note on the briefcases, which is the dinner invitation, like so. Now I believe that is everything. Let me just double check here. Okay, so right, now what we're going to do, now we've grabbed pretty much every clue for like the next 3 plants. What we're going to do is complete Nightfall. So open up your book and skim across to Nightfall. You have to go back in your book, and we're going to add all the clues now. So let's see what we've got. We've got the sunset paintings, and then we have Grandma's Research. We have the fairy painting. Should be a fairy story as well somewhere. There we go, the fairy story. And then we have the moth calendar, the moth poster, trapped moths, and then the last one, which will be Sight of Plants. That's all the clues done for Nightfall. So sunset paintings, Grandma's Research, fairy painting, fairy story, moth calendar, moth poster, trapped moths, Sight of Plants. Now what we're going to do is actually grow Nightfall. What we're going to have to do is go back and build another plant. So let's go downstairs and just head to the back table over here. And as we see, we've got our plant ready to rock and roll. Top it up with soil. And now, obviously, we've just grabbed a couple of seeds, so we're not grabbing any of these. We actually want to find Nightfall, which is just slightly up one to the right. So grab Nightfall. Top it up with water. And now we're going to take it back up to the attic. And you remember that little projector that we've just walked by? That's where we're going to put it, right in front here, like so. And then what you want to do here, you have to put the slides in this projector, but you have to do it in order of color. So it's going to go from left to right: blue, yellow, orange, and red. So we go blue, yellow, orange, and then red. Place them in like so, and then pop the button, and this should give us the Nightfall achievement for basically growing the Nightfall plant. You can see it growing there, nice and easy. And that will also add to our little book. There we go, another one bites the dust. Picking up pace now. 2/3 of the way, I believe. Alright, and of course, you might have guessed it, let's take it to the plant room. So let's sprint all the way down now. A lot of back and forth here on this game, I must admit. Open the door, all the way down the staircase to the plant room. Like so. Pop it on that back wall. What we got? 1, 2, 3. Got 5 more left, I believe. Yep, 5 more. Sounds a lot, but it's not. And right now what we're going to do is put the next plant's clues together. We've already got them all, so let's open it up. And then you want to skim ahead to the Cradle Fern. So now for the Cradle Fern clues, we have the bird calls. We have the letter about melodies. We have the bird eggs. And we have the fern painting. So what's that bird eggs painting? That leaves us with the petition for the final one, which is... There it is. Sorry, I almost missed that. Boom. So all we need to do now is actually grow the Cradle Fern. So now we've got all the clues. You can see them all there. So let's go ahead. We may as well grow it here while we're here. Pick up the pot, put it in place, top it up with soil. And then you want to find the Cradle Fern, which is the middle bottom. Top it up with a bit of water. And now the Cradle Fern, this one is going to be the room opposite the master bedroom. So let's head back upstairs. Take it with us, of course. Through the study. Sorry, not through the study. Through the corridor next to the study. And, sorry, back opposite where the master bedroom is. So there's the bedroom on the right. Now you remember these, like, things upstairs? These, like, bells and stuff. Drop the Cradle Fern in the middle there. And again, basically, we just have to pull the bells in order, basically, in order of letter. So we have to go E, C, D, E, G, and then finally F. And that will get your plant growing like so. Beautiful. And that'll also get you the 25th achievement, which is Cradle Fern. Perfect. Excellent. And this is another one we can put in the plant room. So you see what I mean? We're actually flying through the plants here. So let's speed all the way down to the plant room, down the stairway. All the way back. And then just drop it in one of the slots. Do not forget this little table. I almost forgot about that one. And again, if you are struggling with plants, if you didn't put them all in here, you can just duplicate one of the plants. So I think this, what's this one called? I forget. This fungi one, anyway, you can craft this at this table and just put it in front of the tree. So you can actually duplicate quite a few of those, nice and easy. Alright, so now that we've done that, we can finally move on to the Brook Chalice. And we should again have all the, what's it called? All the clues. So head over to the Brook Chalice. And now we're going to have all these clues. So the letter about the weeds, the weed removal, the river trust, the bath geyser, the government notice, and then finally the river poster. So this will be all the remaining clues that we have at the minute. Obviously we're going to work on some more, but that completes the Brook Chalice clues. That gets them out of the way. And guys, just head back through your book. If you think you're missing in it, it will point them out and it will show you which room. But again, just skip back through the video. There you go, we've missed one there. Look, Forgotten Flora in the pantry. So we have missed one in the pantry, which I will go to in a second. In fact, let's go now because we're right there. So let's head to the pantry and we can see what we're actually missing, which I believe you may already have it. It's the symbol on this side. We didn't actually click that because the door just opened automatically. So there's the mysterious symbol. Let's just check the book right now. And there you go. That fills in that. No problemos. All right, so that's what you got to be careful of, guys. So now head back to the main room and let's see where we were. So now we want to actually build the Brook Chalice. So let's head upstairs. And we want to head to the corridor again towards the attic, as you can see there. I'm going to head to the potting table. You can do this downstairs, of course, and you want to bring up the potting table. And you want to fill it with soil like so, and then put the Brook Chalice in like so, and top it up with water. And then pick it up, because all we're going to do is go into the master bedroom and into the back room where the bath was, and just place it in the bath on the little stand there. Nice and easy. Now, if you check this temperature thing at the side here, what you want to make sure of is that this temperature is at 25. So move it to the left and you can see we're now between 20 and 30 at 25. That is important, otherwise you're going to fail this next bit. And now we want to head back out and up to the attic. Like so. So up the stairway. And you remember this little pig that we had earlier? Pick it up and take that with you. Bring it back to the master bedroom and into the bathroom in the back. And then actually place it at the side of the plant pot, anywhere, it doesn't matter where. And then at the right side of that, you'll see we have the tap for the bath. We're just going to fill the bath up now. And that will actually grow Brook Chalice. And that will give you your 26th achievement. Beautiful. Nice and easy, right? And we just have to wait till it pops. And there we go. It will fill up that for us. And again, that will give you the Brook Chalice achievement. All right. Let's back out of this and once again pick up the plant. And as you can see, we have another gatehouse delivery. So head back to the plant room. We are now done with these internal parts. Again, just go back for any missing clues. They will show you in the book which section it's in. So just have a scout around or just head back in the video just in case you did miss anything. And then head to the plant room here. And of course, place it in one of the spots. That gives us 3 more plants to do. Super duper easy. Right, now head to the gatehouse again. Once more, we're going to head along the pathway, past the fountain to the very beginning. Alright, so now read the letter again. Apology from Jimmer. Another letter. Ring a ding ding. Can never resist with that one. And then pick up the formal garden key. And we're close now to the last couple of areas. So now that we have the formal garden key, we're going to head to the formal garden. So to get there, we're going to head all the way through past the fountain and inside the house. And into that back garden that we first entered with the first key. So head into the house. To the left when you enter, through the trees, all the way through into this rear garden. Follow it down now. And if you can remember, we have the gate right opposite that we bypassed before, right at the beginning. And that key will open this up for us. Alright, so this area, as you can see, we have started chapter number 5. I believe this is the final chapter. And the last 3 plants that we need as well. So, clue time, we're going to pick up as many clues as we can just in this little area. So first we have the note on the bench here, the newspaper article. And then go to this, whatever this is called, and pick up the first set of seeds. And this is going to be a Springdance Shrub. Nice and easy. As you can see, we've got a whole back garden to explore, but we don't need to do that just yet. That's it for this little area. Now we do have another potting table on the left. And we're going to go up the stairway here. So head up the steps. And grab all clues in this area again, as always. And we should find some more seeds here as well. But on the table we have Fool's Emerald Seeds. Another plant. That'll leave us with 1 more plant after this. And then next to that we have the bioluminescence. Or something like that. Bioluminescence, blah, blah, blah. Yep, you got it. On the chalkboard we have the plant chemicals. And then behind that, don't miss this one. And that's the greeting card on the table. We need all of those. So we have picked up 2 more sets of seeds. And a load of clues. And that's perfect for this area. Now just head back down the steps. And then back to the opposite side where we actually went up. And you'll see in this corner here, where the step ladders are, there's a note on top of that, which is the telegraph note. And then to the left as you enter, we have the military codes. And then the back wall, we have some things we're going to use later. And then finally, we have this little greenhouse. Open it up. And then on the right side, we should have the pot catalogue. And then on the left side, we should have the growing hydrangeas. So now what we need to do is we need to grab this yellow pot in the center here, the sandy colored one. So in the greenhouse, grab the sandy colored one, and we're going to use this time to grow this next plant. I'm just going to take it to the nearest potting table just outside. Move this wherever you want, like so. And this is going to be for the Springdance. So let's just fill it with soil. And then you want the Springdance Shrub. Be sure that it's the Springdance Shrub. Fill it up. Place it in there. Top it up with water. And then what we need to do is pick it up and take it back to this little corner. And where you see all these chemicals and whatnot, place it on the table. And you'll see we have a selection of things we can actually use on it. And all you want to do is add the seaweed like so. And it's just turned red, you see that? Now, pick up the plant. And these nearby steps, you want to head up these steps. So out of this garden area into the next zone. Oh, look at that cute little robin. So now what you want to do is just follow it all the way around. Follow this path all the way. And you'll get pretty familiar with this area in a second. All the way to the very back to this little building here. And in the center will be a place for the plant. Now this won't grow just yet. We've got to do a bit of work on this. So first and foremost, as we always do in this whole area, let's go around and collect all the clues. First, we're going to pick up this key to the boathouse. This is going to be the final key we need, I believe. That's the key to the boathouse. We can save that for later. We have the picture on the wall, which is the bird poster. I believe that is it for this section. And then straight ahead, I'm just going to have a scout around just in case I do miss any, but straight ahead on the left side, we have bird seeds. And we are going to be using this, this little bird tray thing here. But first, we are going to make sure we've got all clues. We're going to come back to this. And obviously, you can do this in any order you want. So go up the stairway, and there should be on this bench a letter from Hazel. And then on the opposite side, we're going to have a note on the floor, which is a letter about mentoring. And yes, that's it, I believe. And then to the very top and the back, we should have a couple on the table, which is the pigment research and the soil pH research. And I believe that is all the clues. Let's open this gate up as well. This gate will allow us to actually cut through into the main beginning area. All right, so now that we've got all clues in this area, double check that you have a scout around. We're going to go back now and pick up that little bird tray. Now this is an interesting section to actually grow the plant. It's quite cool how they do this. So what we're going to need to do with this one's a bit time consuming as well. It's probably the slowest plant actually. Slowest plant that we have to build. And then you remember the bird at the very beginning, it's now up there in the little bird house. So what's going to happen here is we're going to put this on this hook just here. The bird, when we back off a bit, is going to fly to it. We're then going to pick this one up. And then we're going to place it on the next hook. So the idea here is to lure the bird all the way around to the plant without scaring it. So once the bird flies to here, we'll place the other on this one. We'll back off, the bird will fly across. We'll pick this one up and take it to the opposite one. And then so on and so forth, all the way back to where the plant is. Now, the problem here is if we do scare the bird, no matter where we are, it's going to fly all the way back to this spot. So it's ideal that you do not scare it. We've got a bit of leeway, there's a bit of distance, so let's go. Let's try it out. So place it on the hook, pick up this one, ready? And you can see the bird's already in there, so we haven't scared it yet. You can get fairly close. And then we're just going to hide around here. And drop it on there like so. And then go back through. And again, now bear with me here. The game does keep crashing for me, so it's an absolute nightmare to record this. Sneak through the other side. And just drop it on the next hook. And then go back. Like so. You'll see that the bird has jumped across. Grab this one. Now we're going to play it safe here, so let's take the left path this way, the long way around. All the way. Place it on the next hook. And then the long way around again. Now I know this does seem time consuming, but we do not want to scare that bird because it's going to take too much time otherwise to mess around again and do it all over again. Place it on the next hook, and there it is. Come back around to grab the one it was previously at. As you can see, it's moved on. Like so. Onto this bottom hook. And that should bring it down. There you go. Pick it up like so. Back down the stairway. And we might not want to get too close. So I'm going to play it safe again. Not worth risking. Drop it on there like so. We can see it move across. And we don't have to go all the way up this time. We can just hug this back wall here. And then move through to the next section. Nice and quick. This is fairly easy to be fair. And there's the bird as you can see it. Drop it on there and run off. Go into the back wall, back area, should I say. Pick up that old one. Like so. You can see the bird is just there. We've got the next hook just here. And then we are almost there now. This last bit does get a little bit trickier. I've never managed to trigger the bird, so don't go forward. Go all the way around. It's worth taking the long path again. And take the left. And I like to go behind the tree just in case. All the way. And then drop it on the last hook there and then back off to the left side. Because there's a little bit of cover here. And then hug that back wall. We can grab this and then go back like so. The final hook and then just back straight off and you'll see the bird go across. And finally, I'll actually grow our Springdance Shrub. Beautiful. That's another one out of the way. And obviously that'll fill our book up. Like so. So now that we've got the book open as well, we can actually fill out the clues because we've just picked them all up as well. So add the next clue, which will be the greeting card. And the other clue, which will be the, what we got here. We've got quite a few here, so we need the pot catalogue. The hydrangeas. The pigment research, the soil pH research, the bird seeds, and then finally the bird poster. Boom, that's the Springdance Shrub out the way as well. And now we can move on and actually take the plant back to the plant room. So if we go up the left pathway here, remember that gate that we opened? That's a little shortcut we can use to get straight through to the plant room there, just here. Nice and easy. And again, guys, I can only apologize for all the cutting and chopping and stuff. I've got a big issue with Gamepass games. They all seem to crash. It doesn't have a problem with any other games, but yes. Right, that leaves us with 2 more plants. So we're going to head back out to the garden. All the way back to where we originally were. So through this gate and then go to the left side where we first entered the formal garden basically. So So we're back in this area. We should have all clues in this area. Double check your book, make sure you've got everything. And we are going to come back to this section as well. So now at the side of this little building here, you want to head to the little side path there and follow it all the way around. And now we're going to get the art achievement. So on the left side, right next to the little pond here, you'll see the final painting. And that should be your 10th painting, which will give you the art lover achievement. So just go ahead and click on that. And that's the unfinished painting. That'll be the art lover achievement. Inspect Arabella's paintings. That's all 10 paintings should now be collected. Nice and easy, right? Now we're going through these achievements real good. Now, just opposite that, on the opposite green, you'll see this little lawnmower with a little device next to it. Pick this one up. And then just want to take it now back to where we came from. All the way. And then this empty little pond here. Stick it right in front of the house into this little podium. And this will fill up with water like so. Nice and easy. And that is going to get us the Frogger achievement. Basically filling this up, find a way to cross the pond. Now what we're going to do is build the Fool's Emerald plant. So what we need to do is go to the nearby potting table. Grab that pot we had before and just drop it in place. And fill it with soil. And then you want to choose Fool's Emerald. Top it up with water. And then pick up the Fool's Emerald. And then go straight across these leaves, or whatever you want to call them, pods. And straight into the table, like so. We're in like a little cave here. Now we're going to head back. And if you remember, we do have the boathouse keys. So head down the side of that little building. Back to where the painting was. And this time go straight ahead out into the boat garden. Boathouse, sorry. And then follow it all the way down to the very end. And you'll find another potting table, and just head to the right of that next to the water. And you'll find this telegraph, and then bring it all the way back now to that cave. Again, quite a bit of walking to do. And then all we've got to do is basically put it at the side of the plant there and put in the correct codes. So right to the cave. Like so. And just place it anywhere next to the plant. And then open it up. Now the first thing you want to do is grab the clue on the back of it. Which is the Morse code. Make sure you don't forget that one. That is easily missed. And now what you want to do is use the Morse code. So use dash, dot, dash, dot, and then finally dash. And that will allow the Fool's Emerald to grow like so. And of course, that will get you the 30th achievement, which will be Fool's Emerald. Beautiful, right? Look at the cave is lighting up. It's amazing. And that will mark it down in the book. No problemos. And then what we want to do here as well is we're going to add all the clues. We may as well do that whilst we're here. So add the first clue, which will be the news article. Then we have bioluminescence for the second clue. The next one will be plant chemicals. The next one will be the note about telegraph. And the next one will be military codes. And then the last one, which was on the back of the box, Morse code. And that completes the Fool's Emerald. One more plant to go, boys and girls. And now, before we actually take the plant back, we are going to get another achievement, and this one's called Help. This will be achievement number 31. And all you want to do on this is signal SOS on the plant. So it's basically dot, 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 dash, 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 dot, dot, dot. Boom. And that should give you the help achievement. That's number 31, signal SOS on the telegraph. And now we can pick up this plant. And we're going to use the gate again that we used before. So head up the stairway on the side here. Go through the gate right to the plant area. All the way through. That's going to leave us with one more plant, which we will get at the end of the game. So one more space to do. That's 11 plants we have all in position. Now we're going to head back through the gate once more. All the way to the boathouse this time. And this next achievement, we are actually going to find the final duck, which will be number 5. Run, run, run. There's a lot of walking going on in this game, right? But it is pretty cool, I have to say. It's pretty chilled. Nice, relaxing game. So just go through to the boathouse all the way down now. And you will come to the potting table. You remember this area here. And if you look in the corner there, little ducky number 5 is hiding. And that should give you the quack, 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 quack achievement. Inspect all the ducks. Now what we are going to do is head up the stairway and into the actual boathouse itself. And we're going to go through and collect all the clues in here, as we usually do. So starting from the left, we have the how weed spread. We then have the critter card. I always like to grab the card in the center as well, which is the food card. There's just 2 types of card in there, so I mean, you can grab both. I don't know whether one just counts. Then you want the board game rules. I believe that's it for that. And then in the far corner here, we have animal heartbeats. And then we have these on the windowsill. You can pick one up, but we will be using those in a second. And then we have the final set of seeds, which is the Oscilette. That's the last bit of seeds there. We haven't got all the clues, I don't believe. We are missing one more, which is this little supplies invoice on the side here. And once we've got all that, we can then put all the clues together for this plant, which is the final one. So get your Oscilette plant open and add the clue. And we're going to have weeds and seeds, the playing cards, the board game, and then the actual animal heartbeats. And that completes all the clues for the Oscilette. And now upon completing this plant, we will actually get 2 achievements. And that's for basically growing the plant itself and then completing the book. So, right, what we're going to do now is head out and we're going to start crafting this plant, start building it. So top it up with soil. And then you want the final set of seeds, which is the Oscilette. Drop them in there. Fill it with water. Like so. Pick up the plant and take it up. And now just place it on the spot next to the... Is that a gramophone or something? Whatever that's supposed to be. Phonograph. The Edison Standard Phonograph. Okay, I was wrong. And now you will see these things on the side here. You want to choose the middle one. The one with the white background and the green edges. If you inspect it, it's basically the Meadows Bliss, sung by Trio de May. Pick that one up, and then just place it on the phonograph, like so. And then just start the phonograph. It'll do its thing. Beautiful. And that will get you the Oscilette achievement, which is number 33, and it'll also get you the Botanical Researcher, because you should now have finally filled this book completely. And that's to complete all the plants in the herbarium. Excellent. And then we can finally get the last 2 achievements. So let's just skip ahead and just double check your book, make sure everything's filled in here. And again, it'll tell you what rooms in each. All these are filled out. Nice and easy. Okay, I'm not going to go through them, but go through your book and just check back if you are missing any. So that'll be the Botanical Researcher and, of course, the Oscilette plant. Now we can get the plant achievement. So pick up the plant. And we're going to head through this gate at the back here. A little sneaky gate. And this is going to take us through the house. Right into that back garden again. Right where we were before. Just make your way up. Follow it all the way along. There's the entrance to the formal garden. We no longer need to go there. And take this all the way back now to the plant room. Like so. And then once we place this down in the last position, that's going to give us the flower arranging achievement. Place a plant on every saucer in the flower room. Bada bing, bada boom. Nice and easy. Job's a good one, right? And then finally, once you have done all that, once you're happy, once you've got all clues, do make sure you've got all the clues, all the achievements. It will leave one more to reach the end of the game, called the end. You want to head to the gatehouse. And we can wrap this up. Not just yet. We do need to do a little bit more than the gatehouse. No more clues are required, by the way. But head to the gatehouse. And then just, by all means, read the letter. But you want to hit the post herbium. It's going to actually post the book. Hence why you want to get all the clues first. Easy peasy. And we're going to skip this. By all means, you can listen and read and whatever else it comes up with, but I always skip. 1 year later. Alright, so you will then enter this final room. By all means, go scanning everything, but we're not going to bother. And go to the very back, and then left. You'll find a piece of paper. Pick that up, and then put it down. And then the book underneath. Take it to the podium here. And blam. And that, boys and girls, will give you the end achievement. Achievement number 36. Another 100%. Nice and easy, right? Not too bad. And that is Botany Manor complete. That's another 1000 G. That is another game added to your completion list. And that's it, boys and girls. So, wow, that actually took me longer than planned because the amount of times this thing crashed, and I'm still not got to the bottom of it yet. It's quite frustrating. Crashing at points where I don't really need. But nonetheless, we done it, guys. Thank you very much for sticking with me, and thank you for watching. Please stick around for more videos. Of course, we're doing the weeklies still, and there's going to be more gaming content coming your way. So again, thanks for watching, guys. Hit that thumbs up if you liked the video, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think below, and I'll do my best to reply to you guys. And I will see you in the next coming videos. So peace out, my friends. Peace out.